Here's a thought. Have you noticed that our online lives are taking over our real lives? According to Peterson, I, and Wheeler in their article, Internet Use and Romantic Relationships Among College Students, during the past decade, internet has become an integral part of the college experience. In a recent survey of U.S. college students, virtually all students, 94%, reported spending at least 1 full hour per day on the internet, with over half, 53%, reporting being online for 3 or more hours per day. Facebook has 1 billion active users, and 86% of internet users between the ages of 18 and 29 use Facebook, the highest percentage within any age category. These sites have revolutionized several aspects of our lives, but what I have noticed is that social media has changed the face of romantic relationships. 1 in 5 couples meet online. People utilize social media to ease the beginning of romantic relationships. Maybe shooting someone a Facebook message is less intimidating, and people even utilize social media to meet new people. There are so many options for people who are looking to develop a romantic relationship online. According to Anderson in her article, Relationships Among Internet Attitudes, Internet Use, Romantic Beliefs, and Perceptions of Online Romantic Relationships, in one study, 94% of their 235 respondents had formed an online relationship of some kind, with approximately 1/4 of these relationships labeled by the participants as romantic. Nearly 1/3 of their respondents had progressed to in-person meetings. Not only has social media changed the way that people begin relationships, but it has changed the way that people display affection. The shift of PDA onto social media has created an all-new territory that some significant others feel the need to claim. According to Hand, Thomas, Buboltz, Deemer, and Weinjargel in their article, Facebook and Romantic Relationships, Intimacy and Couple Satisfaction Associated with Online Social Network Use. With the increasing amount of time spent on these networks, questions arise as to how interpersonal relationships are affected. While studies have begun exploring ways in which these networks are related to psychological and social factors such as life satisfaction, level of shyness, and self-esteem, there has been little research specifically examining the impact of these sites on current romantic relationships, considering the potential effects these online social networks may have on romantic relationships. As this article describes, the relationship-building aspects of social media, along with the way social media affects interpersonal relationships, are a more recent phenomena that deserve attention. The Peterson article, Internet Use and Romantic Relationships Among College Students, that we discussed earlier, goes on to say that early studies generally found that internet use had negative effects on relationships, probably because it served as a substitute for face-to-face communication. More recent studies, however, have reported mostly positive effects, often linked to the use of online social networking tools such as Facebook, which encourage peer-to-peer communication and can stimulate social connectedness. Most users of these sites perceive their online communication as an extension of their offline social interactions, as opposed to a substitute for them. These benefits, however, do not necessarily extend to problematic internet users who exhibit extremely high levels of usage and signs of dependence. Let's take a look at a few posts that may be from said problematic users to understand what is meant by high levels of usage and signs of dependence. Which explains this phenomenon is called digital cling theory. Though some people have been clingy in relationships in the past, the phenomenon of social media, along with the amount of time we spend on social media and the role it plays in every aspect of our lives, a new digital territory has been created that significant others feel the need to claim. This social media territory leads people to post things about their significant others in order to subconsciously prove their happiness and make others jealous. Without the social media territory that needs to be claimed, significant others would not need to be clingy online. We know that students are attracted to social media. We know that social media has revolutionized the way that romantic relationships develop. And we know that social media has a positive effect on relationships unless problematic users show high levels of usage and signs of dependence. This change in behavior proves that the observations of social media affecting romantic relationships can be explained by digital cling theory.